We have someone really special for Sam's Spotlight tonight on The Point, independent radio. This might be giving it away, but he was called the king of the surf guitar. Brian Eno has said that everyone who saw him perform at the Rendezvous Ballroom in California started their own band. Jack White said, quote, "I spent many moments learning his massive reverbed guitar licks in my bedroom." Rolling Stone has said his, quote, "60s sound showed the promise of what American music can be." He's a big deal, and he unfortunately passed away last Saturday at the age of 81. So we're here to celebrate him tonight. It's Dick Dale. Whether you have heard his sound in the 60s, maybe with Pulp Fiction in the 90s, or the Black Eyed Peas in the 2000s, I mean, Dick Dale has reached generations with his sound. It's independent radio, The Point, and for Sam's Spotlight, we are covering Richard Anthony Mansour. He was born in Boston in 1937, and he bought his first guitar for about 25 to 50 cents, which just shows what the times were. He learned piano at the age of 9 after listening to his aunt play, and his uncle taught him how to play the terabaki and the oud, as well as he acquired a ukulele in his childhood, too. He was influenced by Hank Williams and Gene Krupa, and his family in 1954 moved to California, and that's where he started surfing for the first time. And he took the Middle Eastern musical influences and the sounds of his dad's Lebanese heritage. He added some reverb and a ton of volume with some non-Western scales, and boom, you got something that sounded like waves and sea and the sport of surfing. It was crazy. Also, while he was doing this, he blew up a ton of amplifiers. So in order to get the volume that he wanted to go over screaming crowds, he got a custom amp made named the Dick Dale Dual Showman, which basically I think we have him in part to thank for ringing in the ears these days. He started singing in country bars under the name Dick Dale, which was given to him by radio TV host Texas Tiny, and soon the surf sound was spreading rapidly. By 61, he was regularly selling out local venues, releasing his own music. His debut album is credited for establishing surf music outside of Southern California. Capitol Records quickly picked him up, and he would describe his mega hit, this song, Miserlou, as, quote, eerie. I can kind of hear that. While the original Miserlou was actually much slower and from 1927 with Greek roots, Dale made it to be the anthem of surfers for generations. He would go on to have 9 studio albums from 1962 to 2001, and he was still touring up until his death this past Saturday. Without Dick Dale, the, quote, power felt while surfing may have never been translated to the guitar, and it's really cool that it happened. So thanks, Dick Dale. It's independent radio, The Point.